Hey guys, it is Carl Brown for guitarlessons365.com. Man, I got a beautiful song today. We're going to learn how to do Under the Milky Way by The Church. So, not a very well-known band, at least here in the States or whatever, but this song definitely is. It's a massive hit back in the, I guess, late 80s or so. Under the Milky Way, beautiful. Got a really cool vibe about this song. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I am not playing this the way they are on the recording. What I'm doing is I'm going to combine like the bass guitar line, a little bit of the 12-string guitar thing that's going on, and then the regular acoustic kind of electric guitar stuff that's going on too. So I'm trying to get this so you can play this on one guitar, which means not going to be exactly like the guitar players in that band played it. So I'm just prefacing that this is my own little arrangement to make it sound closer. All right, now before I get into it, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, ring the notification bell so you know we see a new video, and kind of like and comment and all that good stuff. Really, really helps. Watch the videos, it really helps. Most important, link in the description. Click on it. Gives you a free 7-day trial to My Guitar Academy if you really want to truly learn how to play guitar, not just learn songs off of YouTube. That's the way to do it. My Academy contains all my courses, one subscription, full access to all the courses on all major app platforms. Sign up with that link though on the web so you can get your free 7-day trial and check it out. And you get full access to my live streams I do on Saturdays for just Academy members. I get personalized support from me beyond that. So please go check it out. I'd love to see you there. So we are tuned to standard tuning. And yeah, so basically what I have here, so there's a lot going on here. There's a lower acoustic guitar, there's a lower electric guitar, there's a 12-string that's being played that's capoed at the 5th fret, and then there's the bass line that really kind of changes the whole vibe of the song when it finally comes in halfway through the first verse. So a lot going on. So let me just explain what I'm doing here as I go through. So we start with this intro. We basically have this. Now, I think a lot of times you'll see throughout the song, the guitar player will continue to do that kind of thing, but when the bass comes in, it changes the harmony. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the harmony with it to match what's the bass. And then we have this up top, this little line going with the, if we had a capo, which I don't, but it's kind of... It's kind of doing that kind of thing, but it's capoed and it's on a 12-string, so it's up here, and I attempted that, and I'm like, it sounds better just to kind of do it down here and kind of try to do all those lines and the bass line and everything together as one guitar part. So that's why I kind of abandoned doing the capoed version up here, which I know you guys all love capos. But anyway, so let's just do this. So what I'm doing here is basically the part that you're seeing, the movement that I'm doing in this A minor chord is on the capoed part that's up here, but obviously we don't have that, so we're gonna do it down here. So it starts with an A minor. This is just the intro before the vocals kick in. So from that A minor, still keep the open, go to the next up, which is just the open, basically what's moving to here is you're almost turning it into like an A7 sus chord. So it's the open A, second fret there on the D, second fret there on the G, the third fret there on the B, and then the third fret on the high E. So it is. From there, we're going to go to an F major 7th chord. So the best way to play that, well, you can cheat it and not play the low note. That sounds fine too. I'm playing the low note, so I got the F on the first fret there with my thumb on the low E string. Like I said, we can admit that in a second. The 3rd fret there on the A, 3rd fret there on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 1st fret on the B, and then open high E. That's why I have to kind of use that funky finger. Not like a regular bar. You can't do it. That's kind of awkward. So now, like I said, you can pick this up. It sounds fine as long as you're muting that string. So with it, without it, it's fine. So if you don't like that change, don't do it. Now here, it goes to a G major. Now that might sound a little bit odd, especially if you know the rest of the song. When the bass comes in, this harmony changes. All right, but in the beginning of the song, the instrumental version that you hear at the beginning of the song, and then the first half of the first verse, this is what's going on. So musically, at least, like I said, I'm kind of working it up my own way. And by the way, a lot of times when you see the original studio, the official video, chords don't match up at all. So I don't know what they're doing there, but so don't pay attention to that. I don't know what that is. Bad editing. But anyway, you have this. So I'll start singing over this. Half of the verse, or first time through the verse. And then it does the verse again, but now he adds the bass line, which changes the harmony quite drastically. So what's going on there? So it starts with that same A minor, but then that bass line catches an F sharp in the bass. So that now sounds like an F sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord. So that's what we're gonna play. So still that A minor chord, just add the F sharp with the thumb on the low E string of the second fret. And then that same F sharp, F major 7. Remember, you don't have to play that low note if you don't. And then we're gonna go up here and play, it's still the guitarist, you might actually see still play a G. But the bass is playing a low E under that G, which turns that into an E minor 7 harmony. And that's what that sounds like there. So what that does is that enables me to come up here and grab this voicing up here, which is similar to what you're hearing on the 12-string guitar in the recording. So I couldn't do that with a G and then come up here and grab that on the G. You hear that at the beginning of the song, you hear that higher voicing with the G, but it doesn't sound great. But when we have the opportunity to put E in the bass, that allows me to come up here and just do this common E minor 7 voicing. So that's just a open low E, but you're going to bar the 7th fret across the high E to the A. So you have the 7th fret on the A, 9th fret there on the D, 7th fret there on the G string, 8th fret there on the B, and 7th fret on the high E string. So now we're doing the bass line, we're doing the harmony, and we're able to get that voicing that the 12 strings doing. So we're doing it all together. So it sounds, basically this is when I really like sounding what it sounds like when the second time through the verse, when that bass line starts kicking in, we can really make it sound pretty close to it. From there we go to this little, I don't know, it sounds like a pre-chorus, maybe a bridge. It's just 2 chords, looks like this. that really cool progression. So that was all that was there. The first time you hear it, it's only played twice, but then the rest of the song you hear it 4 times, I believe. So it's just that G major chord to that F major 7. And back. And like I said, then back to that. So it's just going to be really kind of mostly rotating between that G to F major 7. You'll see that a few times in the song. Back to the same full kind of verse / chorus type riff with the bass line that I kind of put everything together here. It's got that intro. You only hear that at the beginning, and then for the rest of the time it's just that same. All right, now we do have a solo section where there's kind of like, I guess it's like saxophone solo. It's pretty simple. Kind of happens in the middle of the track and then goes right back into that verse chorus riff. But it's just 3 chords like this. And from there, you just go back. So that little solo section for the saxophone, and then I think they might play it again. No, I think the ending solos are just over that. That's a really cool verse. So anyway, but during that solo section for the sax, C major, to a G, then an A minor played twice as long. And that's it. Should be that. And like I said, from there it just goes back to this one, it's gonna go to back to that G to F major 7. Kind of stuff like that, and just plays that 4 times and then goes back to that same kind of verse rhythm. So it really kind of rotates between those two most of the time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really nice chord progression, a really moody song, great kind of vocal delivery, and I don't know, just got a really cool vibe to it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com.